Republicans have called Democrats sore losers for their efforts to push back on the results of the presidential race. But in North Carolina, Republicans are the ones looking for post-election loopholes. Evan McMorris Santoro has more.
North Carolina Republicans had a great night on November 8th. Trump won the state, and the GOP won just about every other statewide race on the ballot. But they didn't win the governor's race. Democrat Roy Cooper squeaked out a narrow victory over Pat McCrory, the Republican incumbent. Republicans control majorities in both houses of the North Carolina General Assembly. In reaction to Cooper's win, on Thursday, Republican lawmakers held an emergency special session of the General Assembly to change the way the state government works. Protesters swarmed the galleries, and some were arrested. Privately, Cooper aides will say Republicans are acting like sore losers, but Cooper himself didn't use that term at a press conference in Raleigh on Thursday.
I will use every tool in the governor's office to fight for everyday North Carolinians, including the courts, if necessary.
The Republican plan takes away many powers McCrory enjoyed as governor and gives them to the legislature. It requires the state Senate to approve the governor's cabinet appointments for the first time in state history. Elections boards, historically controlled by the governor's party, are split equally along party lines. 1,500 political appointments controlled by McCrory are reduced to 300. Potentially making 1,200 McCrory allies permanent staffers in Cooper's administration. Lawmakers had less than 24 hours to review the Republican proposals before voting on them. They first got a look at the nearly 100 pages of surprise legislation at around 7 p.m. last night. Bills in the State House and Senate appeared headed for swift passage on Thursday. One top Republican legislator was really blunt about what's happening here. He said that this move is being made so Republicans can continue to be a relevant party in governing this state. We talked to Democratic State Senator Terry Van Dyne about the motivations behind this week in the legislature.
One of the arguments the Republicans make is that they're doing the same thing Democrats have done in the past. Clearly, that's not the standard we should be using. We're here to work for the people of North Carolina, and we need to do what's in their best interest. But it feels to me more like this session is about retribution.